Well, hello, and yeah, welcome to another day out. I'm a little bit dark at the moment, you can't really see me. Hello, there I am. Yeah, I'm back in a location I was a few months ago. I'm back at the Waterfalls walk down at in the Brecon Beacons in South Wales. We're here because we have one of the LVA, the Landscape Vlogtography Adventures meetup, and we have got a massive showing. I think we've got something like 22, 24 people have turned up. Absolutely fantastic. A few people are stopping. We're actually in the bunkhouse. I'm just looking down, so I'm coming down the steps at the moment. We're stopping in a bunkhouse and we've got 13 of us in there, which is pretty cool. So we've all got up, we've had our sausage and eggs this morning, and now we're just down playing at the first waterfall. Big safety issue today. We've got to try and keep an eye on everybody and not everyone going to get a bit stupid. I'm going to maybe take 1 or 2 photographs today. I'm going to try and limit myself to trying to get something a little bit different, a little bit better, a little bit out of the ordinary. But it is slippy. The weather's laying off at the moment. We have been given a storm tomorrow. It's due in sometime midnight tonight to tomorrow morning. It's a massive storm, 80 mile an hour wind. So I'm sure you've all seen the holocaust of that before this comes out, because we are at the beginning of, well, about mid-February at the moment. You can see down here we've got guys going down there, all leading down the bottom. We're really following Trevor into the Never Never. We've got some up on the top here. We've also got a few making their way down the steps just here. And we've got Simon and that on the radio heading down with a few more going down the other direction. We've also got Mr. O with us as per usual. So yeah, that's the plan for today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a play in these waterfalls, see if we can sort of keep out of each other's way a little bit, get a few photographs, and hopefully everybody stays safe. So I'll get an image set up, see what I can do out of this lot, and I'll come back and chat to you in a bit. Right, well, it's going to be a bit loud down here because the water is really quite pumping, to be honest. We've come down the bottom now, as you can see there. I've come down onto the bottom plateau. I'd like to go down that edge a little bit more, so I'm going to weigh it out and try and get down with that tree and put that tree in the image. I think shooting for that tree might be quite interesting. But at the moment I've come down, I've gone for something a bit similar to what I had last time. I like this pool of water down here in front of me. We've got some bubbles down here, and what the bubbles are doing is swirling down there, but they're swirling quite slow. So I've put the 6-stop on to try and slow it right down. I've gone for an exposure of 10 seconds just to get that pool of water, try and get that movement, and try and get that little bit of a swirl going on in the bottom there. Just got to adjust you a little bit because you can't see the head. Right. In the end I've done a bracketed shot. We're on F8 to get that 10 seconds, and then I went to about F14 just to try and get a variation in speed. And I've shot a different variation in a bracketed shot, all set up on the camera so it's all inboard. And yeah, I'm just going to try and blend a lot together to try and get everything working. And I'm really not getting on with this little Osmo either. I've got the Osmo with me at the moment, and it just seems to be going up and down randomly. It's a bit strange, so please bear with me. I didn't want to bring the big camera down this time. Yeah, everyone's just doing, they're all standing around the side. There's got a few people up behind me as well, as you can see up there somewhere. They're all shooting and getting in their own positions. Yeah, that's not a bad little shot. The sky's really quite bright, as you can see up there. It's really, really quite white. What I like about the idea of this is I think what I'm going to do is introduce a little bit of flare coming in from the bright part that actually looks like there's a little bit of mood going on, a little bit of flare coming down from the top corner. I think it'll work quite well. If not, then I'll scrap the image and won't use it. But yeah, the problem is having that bright bit of sky. What I do is want to head that side, so I'm going to head over there, have a little look at that. And yeah, if this picture works, I'm going to put it on for you now. I have no idea, my battery is nearly flat on this thing. I must have some magic in my fingers that makes batteries go flat. Anyway, I've got another image set up. I don't know whether it works, I'm just playing really, just trying to do something a little bit different. I've never seen anything like this before. Two little tiny weeny puddles, it's about 6 inches by 4 inches. And I've got the camera right down low, as far as it'll probably go, about 2 inches off the ground, just to see if I can get the water in the reflection. I've had a go, you say my battery's going to go flat, so I'm going to have to charge it up. And yeah, I'll talk to you in a moment. Enjoy this little image. Right, well, the group's splitting up a little bit now. I've got Denise is up on the top half with Mike. We've got Mike and the other lad going back that way to the main path. We are heading our way, and you can probably hear the waterfall down below me. The water's just thundering along the river down there now. We're going to make our way down this path, and all with grimacing faces thinking, oh my god, what are we letting ourselves in for? But I'm pretty sure we can make it. It's not for the faint-hearted. There is going to be a bit of stepping and a bit of sliding to get on with. So they're all together now. We're together. Owen and a couple of lads gone down in front, so we're going to make our way down. But I can't carry you because if I drop this camera, it's going to break. So I'm going to put you in my pocket and I'll speak to you when I get a bit further down the path. Well, I had to stop and take a photograph. I'm on my own at the moment. I can hear my radio being shouted, and I think it's Denise shouting me, so I'm going to get back on the radio and stuff. But I had to stop and get a picture of this. What an absolutely stunning waterfall! And down here, you've got this lovely little trickle of bubbles floating through the image. I've done a panoramic on the shot. I hope it works, to be honest. It looks pretty good through the camera, so I'm hoping I managed to get that one in the bag. And now I'm going to try and pack up quickly and go and find the others and get going. But what a fantastic waterfall. It is absolutely a fantastic place to be. Really amazing. Get yourself down to South Wales, come to the Brecon Beacon, do the 4 waterfalls walk, and even without a camera, you're going to love it. Enjoy this little image. I'm going to catch up with the group, and yeah, hope everybody's alright. Okay, so this is where it all went wrong. As you can tell, I'm talking on a separate microphone. I didn't have my microphone switched on, and this part of the video is one of the most important bits that I really wanted to enjoy. So I'm going to end up talking over the top and try and explain what it is we were doing. Of course, we're at the main waterfalls. You've seen this in one of my last videos. Absolutely love this place. And I love the way the froth and the haze is being picked up out of the plunge pools. So my plan for this image was really to try and get a bit of a panoramic shot, something wide, try and take it all in if I could. But it didn't quite go to plan either on the panoramic. I didn't like it when I produced it. So after this image, and you'll see me talking about the panoramic as I am now, and then we move on, and yeah, the panoramic ends up being quite a small image. As you can see, this is my HDR Pano image, and yeah, I've cropped it down to a 10:8 because I didn't like it as a wide pano. I did take another HDR shot. This was a straight shot out of the camera, a little bit wider, and you can see in the distance, you can see all that nice haze coming up out the plunge pools, which really gives a little bit of atmosphere to the image. So yeah, that was the best I could make out of that one. Really quite pleased with that, but I didn't stop there. I looked at the waterfalls a little bit more, tried to get myself in a slightly different position, a little bit tighter to the wall, and yeah, I produced one more image which I was really pleased with. This is, I think, was probably the best one from the day. As you can see, I'm making my way down through the plunge pools and try to get everything sharp, everything in focus. A lovely leading line from the liquid water leading you right through the image, and you've got the lovely cascades coming from right to left, and yeah, the haze in the distance. An absolutely stunning image, ever so pleased with it. Hope you enjoyed my voiceover. It's not something I do very often, and yeah, carry on and enjoy the rest of the video. They're all laughing behind, and I wasn't in front just now, but I'm in front now. But bloody hell, some of these walks are really hard work. It's pretty proper steep, that is. Proper steep. We've all come up in stages, and just trying now to get down to the next waterfall, which I call number 4, which is the best fun, but not really the best photograph. And hopefully we'll all regroup down there. I'm going to drop my water, step in a puddle, and yeah, find Mrs. C, because she's down here somewhere. Whew. Speak to you in a little while when I get my breath back.
Well, as you can see and probably tell, we are here, and I'm back on voiceover again because after this clip I did not switch the microphone on, or if it wasn't me switching the microphone on, it's the microphone coming out the socket on the Osmo. So I'm back over to voiceover again, and yeah, I'll do my best just to ramble on while you're watching a bit of a video. And like I say, deadly silent. This is number 4, Waterfall. This is the one I call number 4. This is the one that you can actually get behind and you can see the people up in the background. It was quite busy. There was quite a lot of people there. So we just basically headed towards a waterfall. Taken pictures from this side before, so I needed to get to the other side just to have a look and see what was going on. And I could also see the wife up on the in the distance as well, which was, she was just up behind me, up on the right hand side of the waterfall. So right, we're going to make our way across these stones. And yeah, unfortunately you're not going to get a lot of volume when we get up there, but yeah, I'll do my best to show you the waterfall from the inside. Unfortunately, I can't give you the volume, can't give you the sound. I'm ever so sorry, but like I say, pocket Osmo issues. It's not going to happen again. I'm going to make sure I've got my other microphone in future. And like I say, it was switched on. You can probably see the blue lights on my collar. I did have it switched on, but the jack socket just wasn't pushing right in, and I couldn't tell from using it. So anyway, we've got over with Mrs. C. We're over on the right hand side of the waterfall. I did decide to take a couple of photographs while we were over here. Nothing special, nothing to write home about, but a keepsake from the day. And again, I tried something a little bit different. I tried a vertical shot, a little bit darker in the bottom image, using the rocks as a foreground and a bit of motion in the water, just to try and go home with a couple of images, just for keepsakes for the day, really. Before we get all the crowds coming across from the other side of the bank, it's time to wrap up here and move on round and get ourselves back onto dry land. So I'm going to chop this video here. As you can see, Mrs. C's being nice and pleasant as normal. And yeah, I'm going to show you these couple of images, and I'm going to cut now, and I'll see you on the other side of the bank making our way back up the hill. Thanks for listening.
Regrouped. I'm not sure we've got a full head count. Some of them went back to the bunkhouse. As you can see, we've got a big group waiting at the top here, just waiting for Mrs. C, who's down there in the bushes. And who else are we waiting for? Oh, Trevor, our little army man. I'm just waiting for him to turn up, and then we're going to head back the way I was last time, which is no waterfalls, just back round to the bunkhouse. Maybe check in on the last waterfall for a couple of them that didn't do that, and a cup of tea, and that'll be it then for this one. So yeah, I will check in with a few of these people on the way back round and see what they thought of the day. Yeah, this is Andrew. Andrew's met us before. We met us at River Lead, didn't you? We did, yes. And he's come down You've come quite a way, haven't you?
From York.
York, yeah, he's come quite a way. He's come down from York. So, what do you reckon of the day then?
Been absolutely fantastic.
Been good? Yes. Yeah? First time down here, wasn't it?
First time here, it's been absolutely fantastic, the Waterfalls.
Brilliant.
Really nice.
Yeah, pretty good. It's been a good day actually. We've been lucky with the weather because we have actually got a storm due in later on today. So yeah, we've been pretty lucky with the weather so far. So yes, Mrs. C is behind me. You can see over my shoulder, and she's with Mike, and he's not too good on his feet. But saying that, he's made it all the way round. And I'm going to try and get you. This really is an awful microphone. He's made it down and do. Yeah.
That's alright. It's alright, keep going.
What?
I blame your wife. She dragged me down those steps.
She did. Yeah, she did. She did.
Underneath the waterfall.
Denise dragged him down under the steps through the waterfall, and yeah, I reckon you've quite an achievement today, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, not too good on his feet. So there's a testament for you. There's a challenge for all those people that say I can't do that, I can't do this. Get yourself some walking sticks, get yourself a decent pair of shoes, and get yourself out. There's no excuse for it, none at all. We're just paddling in the water now, just washing some of this mud off our boots. But yeah, that's what you got to do. Get out, have a go, challenge yourself, and you never know. I mean, not every day you get to walk behind the waterfall, and he's achieved that today. So smile on your face, I reckon.
Yes.
Definitely.